What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I am coming at you tonight with more Dokkan Battle. I am bringing you something tonight that I have been meaning to bring you guys for days, and I'm actually kind of glad that I waited. What we are going to do tonight is we are going to do the true, honest test. Strength Super Saiyan Gogeta versus INT Super Saiyan Gogeta. Now, my Strength Gogeta, he is Rainbow Starred. That means he is 100%, he has an insane amount of crit, he has double attack, he has everything under the sun. But he also has every bit of offense humanly possible. Supposedly, just an SA-10 INT Gogeta will rival him. That's supposedly. We will find out tonight. Now, I didn't bother to do an SA-1 Gogeta. It just seems kind of silly, to be honest with you. I have a spare one. We'll go into that here in a minute and why. But it just seems silly. You could take the amount of damage he's going to do now, cut it in half, and that's about what SA-1 will do. But who is honestly going to run an SA-1 unless you're just desperate for a leader? No. You probably saved your Elder Kais for this. You're going to farm up Elder Kais. You're going to do whatever. He is here, and you need to treat this like, gold. So let's take a look real quick. Just rambling at this point. Now, I'm going to jump into the Geneva event because I need more Geneva medals. I know Geneva is weak to Super Saiyan units. There's probably better things I could run with my time. But everything else right now is INT. Is tech. And the INT unit is obviously going to have benefits to those INT units. So, aside from running Geneva, who I don't really need at the moment, or Omega, who would favor the strength units, I am going to run the Geneva unit. It's just the best, most even test. They're both Super Saiyans. They both will have the same boosts. It'll be a fair fight. Now, I'm going to run these guys on my fusion team. Let's go ahead and pull them up here. That's fine. We'll mostly keep them out of the fight. We're going to bring some heals and some Icarus and things just in case we get into some trouble. I don't suspect so. I will try to avoid the key path here if I can. And there's no way for me not to take damage. Damn it! I don't like starting off a game with damage. It's just kind of crappy. Alright, guys. Just like last time, we are going to put Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta at the end. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put him at the beginning. Only because I don't want to lower defenses. I want a good, clean hit from Gogeta. Here we go. Let's siphon up a whole bunch of ki. We'll have to then obviously get much ki to INT Gogeta, but this should be a really nice test, so long as he doesn't crit again. And so long as he hits, I guess I should say. If he doesn't hit, we might be in a world of hurt. Okay. Boom. What do we got? 829k. I've seen him hit for quite a bit more than that, but I'm wondering if he's currently at a disadvantage. Alright, guys. So remember that much damage. Remember that damage. Was it 840-something thousand? We're going to set up exactly the same scenario with INT Gogeta. And we're going to take a quick look here at what he does. So we have Super Attack 10. We're going to change... Oh, we want him in front. It is this guy I want to change out. Just to show you I'm not screwing around. Super Attack 10, and he has no items. Absolutely void of orbs. Now, you'll notice we have another one here. So, once we do this, we are actually going to throw some orbs at him. We are going to max out everything we can and do one more damage test. But let's do this fair damage test real quick. See where we're at. Exactly the same scenario, exactly the same items, exactly the same everything. I'm going to set up INT Geneva against this unit and see what happens. Alright guys, we have exactly the same setup here. I will put God Tanks at the end. Everything is exactly identical, with the sole exception that we probably won't be able to get the same amount of key for Gogeta. Let's see here. Close to darn enough. Let's see what this yields. And we'll see. He has to be 900k, which I'm pretty sure he'll do. That was actually a pretty low hit, and I don't know why it was so low. This should have a must-have some, like, crazy defenses. Actually, if recollection serves, I think he does have some damage mid. Alright. He's going to hit. So long as he doesn't crit, we will see what we got. So he did hit harder. SA-10 INT Gogeta hits harder than a Rainbow Star Strength Gogeta. It's confirmed. So that's actually impressive. That's mildly impressive. Now what we're going to do, guys, we're going to do this one more time. I'm going to finish him off, get my medals, and I'm going to go put some orbs into this dude, and we're going to test from there. This isn't over with. We're going to go bat guano. We're going to go completely nuts on this guy. Alright, but as I said a moment ago, guys, that is definitely not it. We are going to go over here. Boom. Boom. Now, he is fully awakened. So don't worry about that. It was a fair fight. Notice Gogeta is... He flat out is Rainbow Starred. He is as strong as he'll get. This dude is nothing. He's got just his base level attacks. So, plus the 300% boosts from the dual Gogeta leads, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta leads. Let's jump in. I am going to go ahead and open up this dupe path. I do have... Oh, I have to back him out. I forgot to mention that, guys. We got to use a reverse on him. So, I've talked about this in the past, but I will go ahead and cover it one more time. If you bring someone up to the Dokkan Awakened state, and you need to add units into the dupe system, here's how you do it. Real super easy. Okay? I've brought him back down to the base level. I can now go to this dupe path. I believe that is the correct one. Boom. Select. He is my dupe. Here we go. Yes, I do have dupe Gogetas. If you did not see the summon videos from yesterday, go check it out. I'm going to go fill in as much of this as possible, and I will be back in just a few moments, guys. Alright, guys. So, as you can see, I have actually put the majority of my orbs into double attack this time instead of crit. Let me explain why I'm doing that. Now, make a judgment call on your end if you choose to do that or not. With this version of Gogeta, he still does the penetrate, the same thing that the other Gogeta does. His attacks are always effective regardless of type. The only thing that I'm keeping in mind here, and this is me, immense damage to enemy lowers attack and defense. For each hit you get, it's going to lower attack and defense more. So having a double hit effectively could probably do more damage in the long run, but it's going to lower attack and defense even more each time it hits. So for me, for my money, for my orbs, it just makes more sense to do it this way. If you want to go crit, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I did that on my Strength Gogeta, and it was phenomenal. But I just wanted to explain that before we get into here. We are going to jump into the event one more time, and we'll do the same thing. We'll get to the INT level. I'll surround it with a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta friend and a God Tanks, and we'll see what happens. See how much more damage he does this time. That's Super Attack 9. I want an SA-10. Not that it makes a huge amount of difference, but here you go, guys. Alright, guys. I have my rotation now. It's taken a while to get this right. I really, God, really hope that we hit. Unfortunately, right now, we do have some effects on Geneva, so he'll hit a little harder than normal, but it should still be representative. Let's just go ahead and take a look here what happens, and we'll talk about the results. Boom. Of course, we got Dokkan. I'm just going to ignore the Dokkan. I don't need the extra damage, and I don't want to finish him off. I kind of hope Geneva dodges, but he's not going to. Watch us finish him off. I'll actually be a little pissed. Oh, good, 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 good. Alright. Do your thing, Gogeta. Yes, we're hitting. And how much damage are we doing? 145. Okay. So he hits roughly about 50% harder. And that is only... Remember, no crit in that. That is only the one dupe path and the rest of the paths filled out. So that is freaking significant. I would almost say at that point, that negates the whole purpose of putting crit into him. Remember, he's already going to do the penetration that crit gives you. Crit would probably boost that up to about 2 million, but maybe 2.5. But with double hit, when we're hitting like that, that's a 3 million hit. It just makes more sense, in my opinion, again. You may differentiate, depends upon what you're using him for, what you're going up against. He'll be in my fusion team. That's the whole purpose of him being here. He just is a bona fide monster, y'all. Absolute bona fide monster. So, there you go, guys. That is our damage test. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. I am just going to finish this out and farm up the rest of these Geneva items. Yes, I do know they have... He does hit a little harder against Geneva, but remember, that Geneva has damage mitigation a little bit, so I think it's like a 30% or something if recollection serves. So, yes, they do have certain boosts, but he also is at a slight detriment. It works out, y'all. It's a fair comparison. So, do whatever you want to do to compare them, but I showed you right there. It is absolutely 100% true. An SA10 INT hits harder than the Rainbow Star Strength. That's the thing, guys. Anyway, you know the social media aspect. Follow the Birdman. Hit me up on Booker, and I will lay your ass out next time.